Being married to an entrepreneur is hard work, but it's worth it when it works.
You got your hands full every day like I do. You got kids, you got a marriage that you're trying to work, a business that you're trying to make work.
And finding time for the kids and keeping it spontaneous. Boy, that was good last night.
Oh, shut up. Nobody teaches you how to manage a business or manage a relationship or marriage. Everybody's just trying to do the best that they can. The purpose of the show is to give you some tools on how to make the marriage and the business work. We don't do it perfect, but we're figuring it out.
Structure of the show. Hey, welcome to the G&E Show. Thank you for joining us on this Wednesday, every Wednesday, in fact, at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The First Lady, Elena Cardone, I said at Elena Cardone.
Oh yeah.
She been feeling frisky
Y'all have been
this morning.
following me on Instagram, and I love that.
She loves that, and she loves me when you love her.
I love it. It's
love it,
delicious.
darling.
I
Love it, darling. And every week we come to you to talk about what happens when your business, your money, your finance, your career, and your marriage collide. Maybe you're not married.
They go.
Maybe you're in one of those half committed relationships. You in that I'm sleeping with her, I'm sleeping with him. Yeah, I hit it every once in a while, but I'm not willing to sign up forever. Maybe you're in that thing. I understand. I've been there. When I met her, dude, I was ready to hook up from day one. I mean, the day I'm like, let's roll. I can go get married right now today. But I knew she wasn't ready because she had commitment issues. Today, like every week, we talk to you about what happens when this marriage and this business thing collide. Today, we're talking about her boyfriend, her new boyfriend. She's cheating on me, dude.
Totally, dude.
Tell me who you love.
Donald Trump, dude. I don't know what happened. I am addicted. Like, I just watched the news and fast forward
What'd you say about his penis?
Did not say anything about that.
Okay.
I'll go through the news and fast forward until anything Trump, and then I stop and I'm glued. And last night, when he decided he's going to back out of the Fox debate, which, by the way, when Rand Paul backed out of the last one, I was like, he violated the first rule to success. Always show up.
Then when Trump did it last night,
like,
Elena looked at me and says, oh my God. And I said, yeah, it's art of the deal.
I said, don't talk to me. I'm watching my TV.
Yeah. I don't know. In fact, I was doing a business call, and she's like, "Can you please lower it, please?" She's watching Trump do his deal, right? Now, the point of that is this: we're covering Trump today, not because we're political here, because we're actually anti-political. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. Okay, Elena's not a Democrat or a Republican. She is the wife of a master entrepreneur. Donald Trump. I don't think Donald Trump is a Democrat or a Republican. I think he's a freaking
I think he's been it all. He is an entrepreneur.
I think the cat is into his art of the deal. If you've read the book, if you haven't read the book, you should read the book. I read it. I've read it twice. He is doing exactly with the media, exactly with his campaign, what is in the book. So
much of what you tell people he is doing. That's why I love him. He's getting attention. That's what you said.
You love Donald and you love Nate.
I love Donald and I cannot lie.
Yeah, and when Leo was the neighbor, you love Leo. Okay, so we're going to talk about why he's doing what he's doing. I want to take your calls. We're at 305-865-8668. Also,
man, our phones are blowing up.
Because the phones are full now, okay, I'll be taking your questions and comments at Grant Cardone TV, GrantCardoneTV.com, GrantCardoneTV.com. I'll be recognizing your comments there. I'll be reading them out, okay? And also, we have a special code if you want to take advantage of our products at the store. It's the special code is GCTV, and you get an additional 25% off today. All right, so every week,
making? You are the deal making?
Art of the deal. So we do this show, Elena. You just want to tell everybody why we do the show, first of all.
Well, we do this show because, we're trying to figure it out, how to make all this business and your relationships work, and we think we're doing a pretty darn good job of it.
We're doing a great job figuring it out, dude.
We want to talk to all you people and get a big old group of us doing really well in our relationships, marriages, and make a difference for the better.
We love marriage. We believe in partnership. I know for sure in my life, I'm stronger as a unit than I am by myself.
I got your back.
And today we're going to talk about why the art of the deal is critical. Brett Coffey says, okay, you two are on more on fire than usual. What's up? New size Starbucks, Billy Deal, or you guys are awesome, crushing the day. Ryan Nichols says, looking forward to the show. And Paul Saunders, you two rocks, Paul Saunders. Here's the art of the deal. First tip on the art of the deal. Think big. I think, and I'll have Elena add to this, I think people are destroying themselves in relationships because one of them's thinking big and one of them's thinking little. Or they don't think big at all, okay? You have 3 choices. Both people don't think big at all. You will definitely destroy yourselves. You'll consume one another because you have no game bigger. Okay? It's like when the towers fell down after 9/11, the whole country came together. Why? They had one common enemy. People weren't fighting themselves anymore. We were all together to fight the big problem, right? So me and Elena's relationship does best when, as Donald Trump writes in The Art of the Deal, think big. Not just...
We create big goals outside of just what I want, just what he wants. Big, giant goals that we can go to together.
Yeah, and maybe you got married. Maybe you got married. Remember, Jared and Sandy got married this weekend. Man, everything's consumed by this big freaking event, right? But what happens next week, next month, 3 months from now, a year from now? Oh, I have a kid. Now that's a big deal for a little while. And then the kid's 3. Oh, let's have another kid. You can't keep having kids forever, dude. What's the big plan as you grow older in this relationship, as it matures? Think big. Look at Trump. He's thought big his whole life. Number 2, protect the downside. The upside will take care of itself. Now, I love this tip, and I love converting it from a commercial deal from business to our relationship. In my relationship, I use the second rule in The Art of the Deal, protect the downside. When we get in an argument, I'm like, hey, how much damage do I want to do here? How much damage do I want to do here? Elena's picking on me for not being perfect. I'm like, yeah, you're right, but how good am I? Protect the downside so we don't go out the bottom, right?
Why you pick on me?
And we never, ever go to sleep arguing. Almost never.
I disagree with that.
I don't. You do. She holds resentment. Stay with us. We're talking about the art of the deal.
Sometimes I just think a good night's rest will be more valuable.
To succeed in any industry, career, or business, you must understand one simple fact. You are your own business. It's the dream of an entrepreneur, business owner, or individual to develop, grow, and find the true path to financial freedom. To emerge and grow as a dominant force in your industry, you need the tools necessary to expand your brand, close more deals, and generate massive levels of income. Artists, entrepreneurs, doctors, salespeople, and anyone else with the motivation to create a thriving business need the understanding and training to reach massive levels of success. You need Cardone U.
Take a serious look at what we have here, because I promise you, it will change the way you do business. I have created the #1 sales system in the world today that is most contemporary, most transparent, most honest, straightforward, that I guarantee you can take poor salespeople and make them good. We can take good salespeople and make them great, and we can take the great people and make them masters at the art of selling your product, your service, and your value proposition. Listen to what some other people are saying about Cardone University.
We increased our business over 80% in just 90 days using Cardone University.
With your help, I'm going to have to hire more staff. We are running out of room to book people at my music school.
Look, I made $16,000 since I started on Cardone University yesterday morning.
This online university has your time and success as top priorities. This #1 sales system in the world is designed for one thing: to ensure you are equipped with every tool you need to become successful in your business. With 1,500 video courses, complete with testing, you are guaranteed to increase your confidence and success in business. Accessible on demand anytime, 24/7 from any phone, tablet, or computer, you will learn how to handle any objection, reach any client, and accomplish any goal. Cardone University used by some of the biggest companies on this planet. You can have access to the same life-changing program they succeed with. Pursue your potential and enroll today.
Thank you so much for visiting Cardone University. I hope you take advantage of our offer here today, and I guarantee you, personally guarantee you, this will work for you. Where I sold cars right here. I sold so many cars here, right out here on this lot, man. This is where I sold all. This was mine. Okay, I ruled this concrete. I was Batman of the blacktop. Superman of the sidewalk. I moved some iron, dog. We were rolling so much iron out of this joint, it was unbelievable. They called me Grant Cardone and Mr. Right. Get your payment right, your price right. I do it in the rain, I do it in the sunshine, I do it when it was cold, I do it when it was wet. It didn't matter, man. I do it on Sundays, and there's a blue law in Louisiana. Makes me want to sell something right now. Hey, welcome back to the G&E Show. We're talking about marriage, business, career. What happens when the bangers, when you start banging, you've been working all day, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, you come home, you old lady, you old man, the kids are grinding, you're pumping, you're spinding, you're binding, you're freaking, you're tripping, you're dripping, and you're tired. And the marriage ain't paying off. Oh my God, the clients aren't paying off. The marketplace isn't paying off. You're getting a heart attack. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Because people freaking out, dude. You ain't got any money. You don't have any customers. You're not getting any sex. You're freaking dying. Everywhere you go, you're dying. That's what we talk about on this show. This is the G&E Show. Every Wednesday, Miss Elena, the First Lady, and Grant Cardone. We talking about Mr. Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, Grant's like trying to talk to me last night. I'm like, shh. Don't talk to me. Trump's on the TV.
She loves Trump, dude. Okay, now look, I'm not here to promote Trump. I'm here to talk about the art of the deal and what you can use from the art of the deal. If you haven't read the book, you should read the book. I read the book probably 25 years ago. The art of the deal has some takeaways that you need to know about. One of them that I've used in real estate on over 4,000 apartments I've purchased. I probably used it on half my deals. I can't even tell you what that particular one is, because I don't want people to know my actual strategy, but it is
scandalous. Ooh.
Should I tell people what it is?
Yeah, of course.
I'm a last minute negotiator, dude. I tend to renegotiate deals when I find something out.
Told you not to say
Now, one thing that Trump says is you have to know when to walk away. Okay, it's one of the big pieces in a deal. You must be willing to destroy a deal. My sales guys were telling me this morning, they were watching me do a call, and they're like, dude, you're literally willing to waste a deal. I said, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm willing to waste a deal to make my point with mass numbers of people. So let's just go over these and cover these.
But also, you know what? Like, why
and you got to be willing to waste a relationship
with a bad customer, because if it's going to be arduous and really, really difficult in the beginning, it's probably going to stay that way. Would you agree?
But how does that relate to a relationship?
Well, in two ways.
You guys that are in bad relationships, waste it. Move on. Get out of it. Quit damaging one another. And Gary Cardone, my twin brother, was here the other day, and we were doing Confessions of an Entrepreneur. He said, hey, one of the biggest mistakes he made in his life was his first marriage. He's like, I got married. It was the wrong person. I did it because of peer pressure. Ooh. I never wanted to be in the marriage. And the moment I got out of it, we finished it, ended it, and didn't damage anybody. The moment he got out of that relationship, boom, his business blew up. He blew up. He was free to do his deal. Now, I'm not promoting that you guys keep just blowing through relationships.
No.
But dude, decide on what you want. Get clear on what you want. Trump knows who he is. He says who he is. He makes it clear who he is, and he doesn't mind offending some people. Have you done that in your relationship?
Does that work in our relationship? Be willing to walk away.
Well, dude, have I changed who I am to be with you?
Yes.
How's that?
Well, you don't go sleep around with like all the girls you used to.
Well, no, because I mean that's not survival for the relationship.
But that's who you were before.
No,
me.
It didn't, dude.
Yeah,
I was practicing.
That.
I was practicing so that when I was with you, I could be really ready.
Okay, well, you did change
dude,
that.
all that sleeping around I was doing was in preparation.
And your friends tell me you
this.
have a softer side, believe it or not.
What do you mean?
Because of me. What do you mean? Like they said, if you were
I was angry,
harsh
dude.
now,
look, when you're with the wrong person,
before.
you're angry. You guys ever been with the wrong person? You're angry all the time.
Or sad.
Okay, all the sex you have is just hate sex. Hey, Johnny. I wish Johnny was Mike for that. Okay, look, this is what people are saying right now. Do you like Trump or hate Trump? Hey, I know this. We know him.
We're talking about him.
We're talking about him. This guy can walk away from the biggest cable network in the world and say, hey, I'm not doing your deal tomorrow night. Why? He's ratings. This is what I tell you week after week after week. You must get attention. But for what? What are you going to get attention for? What are you going to defend? He says, number one, in the book, Art of the Deal, think big. Are you doing that in your relationship? Or are you just doing that in business? See, because my belief is if you can't do that 12 hours a day when you're sleeping with your wife and your kids, how are you going to do it when you get to work every day? I know so many guys thinking big in business and thinking little in the bedroom.
That's not good for anybody.
And quick, little and quick, okay?
That's
so
not
think
good.
big. Most people, he says, most people think small because most people are afraid of success, afraid of making decisions, afraid of winning. He was saying this 30 years ago. What's he talking about every night? We're going to win. We're going to win a bunch. We're going to win all the time. We're going to win so much you're sick of winning. Are you taking that idea into your relationship? Dude, what if you woke up and went to sleep every night? We're going to win in the bedroom. We're going to win in the kitchen. We're going to win in the living room. Me and my wife, me and my husband, me and the kids.
We have been winning
Dude,
too lately.
We're
man.
winning.
We
And
are
the
on
more we
fire.
talk about that.
Ever since this new year.
That's a lady on
Fire.
fire. I don't know what that. I went to some
This
Rihanna
girl
right there.
is
Okay.
on
Number 2,
fire.
protect the downside. If you're in an argument, man, how much damage do you want to do in the deal before you're like, you're right, let's get out of this, let's move on.
That's
Now-
why sometimes it is safer to go to bed a little upset. If you're mean and angry at night, get the rest
That's
and be
you,
nice.
That's you, man. No, just
'Cause
clean
I
it up,
can
dude.
be
What is the
mean.
downside in this deal? Okay,
Yeah.
take your
No, I gotta
freaking
protect
licks
this
and move
asset.
on.
This is my asset.
Take your licks and move on. If you're going to take a loss, take it as fast as you possibly can and move on. If you're in an argument and you're wrong, go ahead and say, dude, I was wrong on that. Protect the downside. You know what? This is what he says in Art of the Deal. Protect the downside and the upside will take care of itself. This is why rich people stay rich. They don't lose money in the market. They don't lose money in real estate. They protect their downside. And that's what how do you convert that concept, that commercial concept, into a relationship? How would you do that, Elena?
Say that again.
Protect the downside.
You mean like in fighting or something?
Yeah, exactly. Well, sure. I mean, why not, Yeah. See, one thing we do, since she's at a loss for words right now.
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to think of
is
the
this.
scenario.
We have arenas where we are the general, okay? At home, she gets the right, even if she's wrong, we know over there she is the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Here at the office, money, finance, selling things, buying things, I'm captain, dude. She gets behind me all the way.
Mm-hmm.
At home, I get behind her all the way. So even if she's wrong, I need to support her. That protects the downside. Number 3, maximize your options. It's necessary to be flexible, Trump says. I never get too attached to one deal or one approach. He wants to be flexible. He wants to see different deals. For starters, I keep lots of balls in the air. Lenny,
Because
I've heard you say that. Because most deals fall out. Now, this was written 25 years ago. How many times have y'all heard me say, dude, keep a lot in the pipeline, lots in. That's what I was doing before I got with you, man.
Oh,
I had
okay.
all
You
these
were
girls
keeping
in the
your
pipeline.
balls in the air? Okay.
Well, actually in the mouth. In Minnie Mouse. I'm just saying.
That
Keep
is
a lot of
really-
balls in the air.
Okay, Trump
because
has
most
really
deals fall out,
influenced
no
you a
matter how
little too
promising they
much.
seem at first. In addition, no, keep a lot of balls in the air, right? So what does that mean to a relationship? Man, how about things you're doing for fun? How about new people you're meeting, new friends, new opportunities? This is Grant Cardone and Elena Cardone.
You're never running
This is the
for
G&E
president.
Show. Stay with
You
us.
just ruined it with that statement.
Repairing credit takes time, it takes energy, and it takes resources. With so many options to repair your credit, how do you get started? At Safe Credit Solutions, our #1 priority is to create a plan for you to repair your credit effectively. Our goal at Safe Credit Solutions is to provide immediate and ethical service to ensure your credit score rises and you can get qualified for the things you want in your life. Safe Credit Solutions has a credit portal for its clients to track progress and keep you involved and in control of your credit repair. Clients have been known to see results as soon as 30 to 45 days from starting. Visit SafeCreditSolutions.com, that's SafeCreditSolutions.com to get started and have one of our FICO certified consultants start the process on your credit repair. That's SafeCreditSolutions.com. Learn to close and you will never be without money. Close the Sale University is the ultimate training platform to learn to negotiate and close like a master. If your goal is to close any deal, any customer, anytime, Close the Sale University provides an arsenal of closes at your fingertips. Accessible anytime, anywhere, on demand, with over 450 interactive courses, this platform is designed to build your confidence, eliminate fear in asking for the close, and become a professional closer in your field. 100% of your income is generated from closing. This program will include the theory of closing, over 120 closing strategies, and quick fix solutions to handle every objection. This over $3,000 value is on sale right now for only $495. It's time to stop giving away your profits and turn every objection into a reason to buy. Go to closethesaleuniversity.com. That's closethesaleuniversity.com to invest right now. Do you sell over the phone and are looking to make millions at it? Available right now is the Millions on the Phone Sales University by Grant Cardone. With over 310 training segments, this online platform is accessible on demand 24/7. It will show you the strategies on how to follow up, how to prospect, how to handle incoming calls, all of the selling basics, how to understand your buyer, and the entire sales process. With the most advanced phone training tools guaranteed to increase your income, this online platform is guaranteed to maximize your ability to handle every phone opportunity. This over $4,800 value is available right now for only $495. That's right, only $495. Take advantage of this offer and get on your way to making millions on the phone. Go to millionsonthephone.com/invest. That's millionsonthephone.com/invest to get started.
Thank you for watching the G&E Show. We come to you live every Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time.
Every
Thank you for joining
Wednesday.
us. We have the famous Grant Cardone.
Dude,
Follow
people know
him
me
on all
everywhere
the
right
social
now,
media.
right?
He is I get people honking at me on the side of the road like, oh my God. They know because of you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm Elena Cardone.
Quiet down
you
to
can
all the
follow
jewelry,
me
all the bling
at
bling.
Instagram.
Banging around the glass and everything.
I got this new watch from Chapter 10. They gave it to me today. Do
Who
you
did?
love it?
Who's-
Chapter 10 gifted me this watch.
You know what I love most about that watch?
Well, it didn't cost you any money.
Exactly.
I knew you were going to say that.
Okay,
Isn't it beautiful?
we're talking about art of the deal. Donald Trump last night told Fox TV, hey, read between the lines. I won't be coming. I won't be coming Thursday night for your debate. I think there's still a chance he shows up.
No way.
Okay, well, let's
He
find out.
loses cred if he shows up. No, what he has
Tell
to
you
do.
what, you want to bet 100 on that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's see who's
I'll
right.
bet 5 on that.
500?
Uh-huh.
I don't think you have 500. Let's just keep it to 100. I keep her on a sharp leash, okay? Okay, so this is what Trump says, maximize your options. Now, we're talking about the art of the deal in relationship not just to commerce and money and finance and negotiating, but also at home. How could maximize your options? And he says, I always come up with at least
a half a dozen approaches to making it work.
Making it work. Now, obviously, he didn't do this in his first marriages. He was just thinking business. Now, personally, I'm mature enough to know I don't want just to be successful in business. I want to be successful at home, too. I have been married twice. This is my second marriage. I was married for 9 months, and we ended it because it didn't work. What did that mean? Protect your downside, get in and get out as fast as you can when it's wrong, maximize your options. Now I'm like, how many ways can I make our relationship work? I'm looking for a half a dozen approaches to making a deal work. How can I make my marriage successful every day? How can we create on it, grow on it? And while I'm doing that, and one thing I thought of, I could have Elena at the office more. So we set up a place for her. She comes to the office. She spends time. Oh, why don't we do a show together? It'll be more time spent together, right? The more things me and her can do together.
I love what he says here. It's necessary to be flexible. And how extremely important is that in a relationship? It's important to be flexible. Change your plans, if you're one of these people that has to have everything so structured out, man,
know your market.
Woo!
Trump says he likes to rely on his own research rather than consultants. Know the market. I need to know what Elena wants. What does she want today? What does she want this week? What does she want this month? Did it change? What do the kids want? What do my clients want? Am I paying attention to what makes her happy and what turns her off? Man, I need to pay attention to my audience. Let's talk to Anders from Ohio. Anders, how you doing? Thanks for calling in, Anders. How you doing?
Great, thanks.
Hey, what do you think about what we're saying here? Do you agree with some of Donald Trump's take? First of all, do you like Trump or not like him?
Hey, thanks. Yeah, no, I was a real big fan of Trump before he was running for president. So it was interesting, he was doing this kind of pre-campaign and testing the waters. So definitely a fan. To be honest, I'm on the fence with him right now because some of the policies he's thrown out, build a wall, it sounds, grandiose, interesting, but, what about the Berlin Wall? That didn't work out so well. I mean, so it's a good discussion point. I think that, the public, there's, some people that maybe not real educated on foreign policy and the history of it all. But, I think it's a good conversation. That's what he's good at, is bringing things to the surface.
Yeah. Now, how would you relate, though, his style to possibly relationships and at home? I mean, did you read Art of the Deal? Did you read the book by any chance?
It's awesome that I saw your topic today, because I bought it just before Christmas because, it was a hot book on the bookshelf because he's running. So I've read the first 30 pages, so I need to finish it. But,
I mean,
the
look like this.
It's all about his, daily routine, things that people are curious about. So I think that, I have to finish it. But
I mean, look, this is what he talks about. Deliver the goods. In marriage, you better deliver the goods. You're a husband or a wife, no matter what side you're on, you better deliver the goods, okay? Contain the costs. You got to contain the cost and the energy and the resources of the relationship. I can't spend my energy on everything. I got to say no to something so I can have something left over for this relationship, right?
Yeah.
Have fun. How important is having fun to us?
So important to us. I mean, we live for it. Everything we do, we try to have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we're dancing, we're singing, we're playing with the kids. I mean, we're playing backgammon games. I mean,
6 o'clock this morning, Sabrina wakes me up and says, let's go play backgammon, Pop. I'm teaching her the game at 6 years old. Get the word out. How important is it to get the word out about your relationship, about you as partners? How many of you are out there, man, and you're not letting people know who you are as a couple? Celebrate it every day, right? We celebrate being a couple. We're seen out together. We're on a show together. We work together. I post about her. I post images about her.
I just had my makeup done for the wedding this weekend, and the lady asked me, how long were y'all married? I said, this 4th of July will be 12 years. She's like, oh my God. And everyone kind of made it like this, oh, how did you do it? And I was like, actually, we're best friends. And
went by that fast.
We're better friends now and lovers and everything than the day we got married, which was pretty incredible.
She told me last night, she's like, man, you surprise me every time. Every time it's a little different. I said, that's because I know my market. That's because I use leverage. That's because I enhance your location. These are all takeaways. Enhance your location, okay? These are takeaways for your relationship. Get the word out. Listen, I'm telling you how good it is right now. I'm promoting her right now. You doing that in your relationship? Look, if you're not doing it in your relationship, if you're not going to do it with your wife or your husband, when are you going to do it? You guys that have kids going to high school, y'all talk about it. My kids are doing so good at high school, and he's on the team. Dude, when are you going to talk about your marriage like that? The kids are going to move out, and you're going to be stuck with that wife or that husband. When are you going to talk about your marriage like you talk about your children or you talk about your business? Because if you're not talking about it, you're probably ignoring it. Art of the Deal is what we're talking about. Next caller is Mike from Kentucky, man.
I got them eyes.
He's probably voting for Rand Paul. What's up, Mike? Who you voting for, Mikey?
I'm all in Trump, buddy.
Trump train!
Trump, dude. Trump train. So let me ask you, man, what do you think about him not showing up for the Fox deal?
I think it's awesome. I love it.
Because?
I think what Trump's done from the beginning. By the way, you know who this is? This is the Chevy dude down in Louisville, right?
What's that?
This is Mike Davenport, the Chevy dude down in Louisville.
Mike D, what's up, brother? Good to hear from you. Mike Davenport, by the way, is the #1 Chevrolet salesman in the universe. I'm talking not just right here on Earth, I'm talking other planets. So,
I appreciate that. Thanks.
Dude, you're the best, bro. You're the most committed, the single most committed automotive person I know today on planet Earth.
Just grinding it out, you know. Sell 500 cars this year is my goal, and I don't know if anybody in the country's on the traditional sales floor ever sold 500 cars, but that's what I'm pushing for.
That's a big number, bro. That's 185 more than I ever sold.
That'd be impressive if I could do that.
So Mike,
I think it's strategic, very, very strategic for him to do so, because his whole campaign, he's been leveraging the media to his power of him talking about him. You know, I don't watch the media. You know, I'm at the gym at 5:30 in the morning every day, and I get in front of the ESPN TV, but you know, there's Fox News, there's CNN next to it, and I can see the captions. And every day they're talking about Trump. Every single day they're talking about Trump. And guess what? He doesn't pay a penny for it. It's exactly what I do on social media. You know, the reason I use social media and kill social media because I don't have to pay a penny for it, and it's all free, and it works really, really well. And that's exactly what he's doing. So he's getting more publicity out of all these people talking the next 24 hours how he's not going to show up. And then he spins it and says, hey, you know what? My son's a Marine, so I love it. You know, my son's a Marine, and he's going to say, you know what? I'm going to do something for the Wounded Warriors. I'm going to do something for a charity that gives back to our country's people who fought for our rights, to have shows like this, to have social media, to talk on the phones that we do, and that's the spin he's doing it. And it's a great businessman.
Yeah, dude, this guy, I mean, I got to tell you, I totally agree with you. And the way Megan Ryan, the one that he's been having the fight with, Megyn Kelly.
But I think it also came from Roger, or whatever his name, the one that runs Fox.
Roger Ailes.
Yeah, the one who wrote this publicity thing about him, like this, tongue-in-cheek kind of thing that sent him over the edge to say, you know what, forget it, I don't need you guys. And no one's ever been willing to stand up to another titan.
But Megyn Kelly
like
said
that.
this morning, she's like, I can't believe he is turning down the media. And I'm like, Megan, he's controlling the media. You're not controlling him. He's controlling you. This guy's completely flipped this model. Now, our takeaway today is not politics. It's not Republican, Democrat, Trump, or Rump. I don't care about any of that, frankly. I'm an entrepreneur. It doesn't matter to me whether Donald Trump or Hillary or Barack Obama gets another term. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to take care of my family either way, and that's what we want you to do. But before you take care of your family in the workplace, you got to take care of your family at home. The G&E Show is about what happens at home. And the art of the deal, there's takeaways. There's takeaways here that you can use, okay? Like, how do you protect the downside? That means you don't argue for 6 weeks. I know people have been in an argument for 6 years. I had a guy in my office today, came in for a coaching.
Yep.
He told me about something that happened to him 5 years ago, 3 years ago, and 1 year ago, and he repeated it 6 times. And on the way out the door, he's like, Grant, do you have any advice for me? I said, yeah, dude. You got to quit talking about what happened to you 5 years ago. Limit the downside. You're paying attention to stuff that's done. It's gone. It's over. It doesn't matter. Protect your downside. How? Take care of this. You know how you protect the downside? You protect the upside. The upside is this. Me and Elena spend a lot of time every year, right?
Oh, yeah.
Taking care of ourselves spiritually. That's my upside. How do I protect my downside? Spend less time worried about what happened yesterday. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about that.
Be flexible, move with the flow, not be willing to let go of an argument. Be willing to let go that I'm always right and he's always wrong. I'm willing to let that go a little and let him think that he's right. Because here's the deal.
She's married to me and I'm always wrong. That means she's half wrong. She married me.
That's right.
Okay? So every time you make your partner wrong, understand you just made you wrong. Because you are the one in the loopy-doop-doop.
That's right.
You're doing the you got it. Mike Davenport, thank you for calling me, bro. Appreciate it. Let me just share some of these comments. Captain Randall says, so glad. Thanks for the heads up. We love the G&E Show. Woo! Matt says, get the word out about your relationship. That's gold, GC. You never hear that in the popular marriage counseling courses. Good job getting it in context. Mm-hmm. When are you going to tell people you're married? You're happily married. This is my girl. If you're not promoting it, guess what? You're demoting it. Do I sound like one of them? I sound like one of them black politicians now. They rhyme everything together. Huh? If you ain't promoting it, then you demoting it. Free trials kick off soon.
You're such a wannabe rapper. It's sad.
I want to be a rapper. Elena wants me to create the first business album.
I want him to lay down all of his awesome lines from all of his, seminars and whatever, and lay it on a track.
Ryan Stevens says Trump has the media in his pocket. You know what? When I think of that, you remember that show? What was that show?
Pockets. No. That was Prison Break.
Yeah, you want to hold that?
Hold it. That was so gross. I had nightmares.
Hold it. Oh, you can hold that. Okay, there you go. You're mine. You're mine. So Trump has the media in his pocket, says Ryan Stevens. Valco Logic says Trump has been 10Xing since he started the campaign. Mm-hmm. Felicia Sparks, thank you for writing in, everybody. Great topics, great points. Brock Hamrick says if Trump does not show up, he will be on Twitter making comments for sure, and you can't shut him up then. Ryan Stevens says, GC, you're the man. definitely going to pass you up, buddy. Okay, bro, you better be going fast. By the way, I want to give a little call out to my boy Brett David. Brett David, who runs Prestige Imports here in Miami. Dude, I asked you to deliver a Lambo to my place a week ago. What is wrong with you, Brett David?
You may have a pretty face, but
dude, come on, man.
You getting on the bad side of G.
Hey, deliver a Lambo to the house. I want to look at one. I want to drive one. And you don't send one? Everybody needs to bang Brett David. Brett David at Prestige Auto. Dude, I got to tell you, I am so disappointed for you. You're like a communist. You should be exported with all the other ISIS threats in this country.
Now that's taking it too far. Okay. Come on, reel it back in.
I am Dranier. What's the point of your F money if you can't say F off? Trump said F off Fox. Keith Dixon, GC, you're the man. Trump's the man. I love both the G&E Show. You guys, thank you so much for commenting here. It's awesome.
But you know what else? You know that I see a metaphoric kind of thing. Look, in the beginning of this thing, everyone took Trump as a joke. And a lot of times in new relationships, a lot of people take new relationships as a joke. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, he was a player. He'll never. But there's some relationships that really turn into something. Like people thought that about you in the beginning.
Know your market, man. Know your market.
You earned your way up.
This is right out of Art of the Deal.
Let's take Miguel.
Art of the Deal. Know your market. You got to know your audience. Know who you're talking to. Do my jokes change with different audiences? Do you notice that?
Yeah.
My jokes, my color. My language.
I mean,
right?
That's the correct answer that I'm supposed to say to promote you. But
how you doing, Miguel?
I'm doing well, Grant and Elena. I'm excited to be on board. If you don't mind, I'm trying to get my Snapchat followers up. It's Miguel RVP. I've been watching a lot of Gary Vaynerchuk because of you. Because I watched his outlet, I got connected to Gary, and he is on fire on some Snapchat stuff.
Gary is going to be in my office in 2 weeks. We have Kevin Harrington in tomorrow. Kevin Harrington from Shark Tank. Gary Vaynerchuk is going to be in 2 weeks from now. So, Miguel, you got to get down here at some point, dude.
2 weeks from now? What day?
I don't know yet. I don't have the exact date. So, what do you think about Trump? But what do you think about Trump, Miguel?
Well, can I give you a very blunt answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am Mexican, and I am voting for Trump.
Wow.
No way. So that's interesting. So, he might be right with this, the Latins, you know.
Yeah, now tell me, why is that, man?
Because I'm thinking more outside of myself. Our America is a business, and our country needs to be ran by a business person. We just had this conversation with some of our associates yesterday, is that I don't agree with every political thing he does, but if we want to become the strongest nation in the world again, we've got to have a leader that's willing to say stuff that people don't have the balls to say.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question, Miguel. Do you have papers?
Absolutely.
So he's like, hey, man, build a wall, dude. I'm here.
Most of my family, I'll say this, a good portion of my family still doesn't have papers, but they're probably some of the strongest hustlers. I see Americans that aren't willing to hustle like our family, but that's the reason I'm building a business here in Jacksonville to eventually have the seed money to provide other jobs to people like my family that can't get, jobs from the normal corporate America-wise.
Yeah.
But,
thank you for calling in. I appreciate that. Look at Miguel. Here's Miguel, man. He's calling in. Okay, what I wanted this show to be about today, and Elena and I talked about, is the art of the deal. What are you doing to negotiate in your marriage to make your marriage a win? To make sure you're negotiating. I don't mean negotiating with Elena. I'm talking about negotiating with everything around me so we can have the life we want, man.
Dude,
everything in life.
We negotiate our friends. There's a friend of mine that just gets under Grant's skin. He's like, look, I just don't want her around because I think big, because I'm flexible to work with him, because we're a team. I am not saying.
Because I forgot her already.
Anyway, so that's
gone.
Not gone, but just
gone
not around. Not around.
I don't need it. Become a different person. Protect my environment, dude. You got to protect your environment. Know your downside, okay? I don't need people that are not producing good products, doing what they say they're going to do, that are ethical in my environment. Would you allow trash in your house. Somebody brings over their trash. Here, man, you mind holding my trash for a little while? We don't want to get rid of it. We just want you to hold it while it rots in your house.
I could argue with him and say, no, she's this beautiful bouquet. We've been friends for so long. But you know what? I protect the downside. I don't need to even do that to him. It's like, you know what? I can just do that over here on the side and not even, because we are greater than anything else.
Protect the downside. The upside will take care of itself. 2, maximize your options. That means you have a lot of stuff in your pipeline, okay? New friends, not just old friends. New opportunities, not old opportunities. New things to do in your marriage to keep it fresh.
So
enhance your location. Elena, we've lived in Los Angeles, Miami. We've been all over the country.
Clearwater, the Caribbean.
We would move now, okay? I don't want to be pinned down, okay? I want to enhance my location as it improves my situation in our marriage, okay? Enhance your location. Get the word out. Hey, we're married, champ. That's my girl right there. Promoting the marriage, promoting your partnership.
That's my old man.
If you're not talking about it, you might not be thinking about it. Fight back when you get punched in the head. Both of you need to go clip somebody. Just boom!
Okay, what else?
You need to be dangerous. You guys need to be dangerous, man. Okay? People know I'll hit them back. People don't jack with me too much. Look at my Periscope streams, my Facebook. Almost no one in there jacks with me because they know not only am I going to clip back, I'm going to hit back, my entire audience is going to unleash on them. Deliver the goods, baby. Deliver the goods. Every day I'm delivering. Every day I'm delivering.
Every day I'm delivering.
If I don't deliver, I don't feel good about myself. I don't feel good about myself, I'm not a good husband. If you guys don't feel good about yourself in the relationship, by the way, it will first show up in how you're criticizing the other person. You're not doing this for me. You're not doing that for me. I guarantee that converts to this. You're not doing enough for that relationship.
He tries to spend time with me. I'm like, shh, Trump is on the TV.
Deliver the goods, okay? Contain the cost. I'm not talking about money now. I'm talking about energy and resources. Energy and resources. Contain the cost.
And have fun.
And have some fun, okay? Hey, every week, think big. First one was think big, by the way. I saved it for last because you need
Best for last. Think big. Big. Does everything have to, be disgusting with you?
Think big, man. Think big. Okay? Like this big. Okay. Hey, we love you guys. This is the G&E Show. Follow Elena on Instagram. It's at Elena Cardone. She's the first lady. Don't call her auntie. Call her the first lady. My name's Grant Cardone. Every Wednesday, we bring you a show about marriage and business, what happens when the two combine. Please share this show. Post your questions or comments. We read them, okay? We'll read them tonight in bed. We'll talk back to you. Tomorrow, the Young Hustlers are on at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday, Cardone Zone, Career, Finance, and Business.
Don't let me into that
zone. Do not miss.
Don't let me get in that zone.
Do not let me get in that zone. Do not miss Confessions of an Entrepreneur this week with my twin brother. Also, download the app. It's still free at iTunes and the Google Play Store, mygctv.com. And
tell them about the promo. Come on, Art of the Deal. Tell them.
25% off when you use the promo code today at mygctv.
We're getting wild up in here.
On the website, products, webinars, webcasts, audio downloads. Save yourself another 20% by using promo code GCTV. GCTV. There you go. What else we got? We got nothing. We got nothing. I'm empty. Art of the deal. Bring the art of the deal. Bring the art of the deal to your relationship. Also, I want to know, will you watch the Fox debates if Donald Trump is not on? Hit me at Twitter at Grant Cardone. Will you watch the Fox debate if Donald Trump is not on? I can tell you my answer. Tweet me, and I'll tell you what I will or will not do. See you guys later.